There's a Mean Girls 2 now, and I don't really want to watch it.
I never saw it.
Well, it's like it just came out, and it's got Tina Fey in it, and the principal in it.
John Hamm plays Coach Carr.
Oh shit, yeah. Even that, I was like, we skated by the teacher hooking up with the students so quickly.
Coach Carr? Trank Pack?
I watched this for the first time when I was like ninth grade probably, and it was like, I watched it as like a documentary. I wasn't like...
Right, no.
I was just like, this is what girls are like.
I was this scared the shit out. What year did it come out?
04. I did think this part was ridiculous.
Yeah, like the whole class would have been losing their fucking minds.
Oh, yeah. Tina Fey, just let me just take off all my clothes in the middle of class.
Yeah, no, this scared me a lot for high school, but there were a lot of accuracies I felt. Oh my god, why is her name Leslie? Nope. Parks and Rec.
Amy Poehler.
Amy Poehler is the mom.
I know.
Is Regina's mom. I never noticed.
Did you know she's only 7 years older than... God, we're not on a roll with the name. Rachel McAdams. Yeah,
like the Notebook chick.
Yeah. Well, let's just never use anyone's real name. Who's that girl that dated Fez from the 70s?
I feel like we're like talking in code right now.
I want the full Fez treatment. A wash, cream rinse, and a lot of that wiggly stuff you do with your fingers. It's magical.
So, Danielle, what's on your schedule today? I mean, besides looking beautiful.
One of the first things we got for you.
Oh. Wait. Holy shit. This is... I'm confused. Do you know this story?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Will you let our audience, the folks at home, we let them know what...
That's crazy. I don't even know where you would have... Okay, it's a Punchline. Comedy Club Punchline hat. What the fuck, dude? So, how many years ago? I was in college. So I want to say like 2017, 2018 maybe. Mm-hmm. I was not a comedian. And I was in a clinical trial I have Fruit Jokes at Taxia, so I would go to Atlanta a lot for that. And I loved watching comedy. Mm-hmm. And they pay for your hotel room and like food and stuff when you're in clinical trials. So I brought a friend with me, and I'm in college, so we're insane. And we decided to go like bar hopping on the clinical trials tab. And so I'm shit-faced, and at some point I'm like, I want to watch comedy. So we just Google, the Punchline comes up, we go there, and one of the comedians couldn't make it, so they decided to do a bucket spot, which I didn't even know what that was. And my friend wanted to put me in. I was like, no. And I went to the bathroom. And I came back to the table, and the woman's doing the drawing. And she's like, okay, Fiona, Cauley. My friend was like, holy shit, I didn't think she pulled you. I'm so sorry. And so I was like 5 martinis deep. I don't really remember what I said, but it went well.
Yeah?
And yeah, everyone was very nice. And they were like, how long have you? And I'm like, I don't do. I just got through a breakup, so I was just talking shit.
Yeah. I feel like that's a lot of people start doing comedy right after breakups.
Yeah, very like Miss Maisel-esque. Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah.
I would like to know she was drunk when she took this.
That is, yeah. She'd gone out. That's true. Were you 5 martinis deep while going to the bathroom, or when you got your name caught up? Were you just okay? I didn't know if you're just like, okay, I'll do it, but hold on.
No, I was like, and I'm disabled, and my disease is progressive. So like, yeah, I'm in a wheelchair now, but at that time I was using a cane. So if I was really drunk, I'm fucking like, you know what I mean?
You're no longer pimp limping.
Right. No, it's like it's a nightmare.
So how long after that did you immediately like, okay, I'm going to start doing this, or did you take a long break?
So that was technically the second time I'd ever gotten on a stage to do comedy. The first time I had just gone, like the week before, gone through a really bad, like 3-year-long breakup, you know? And
the breakup took 3 years? God, that's a long breakup.
Yeah, a lot of litigation. I'm divorced is what I'm just kidding. No, my friend was having like an anti-Valentine's Day house show, like music. And I was gonna go to it with friends. And then I see a flyer when I get there that's like for the house show, and it's like the bands that are performing, and then it says special guest comedian Fiona Cauley. And I was like, I am not a fucking comedian. Like, what? And so that time I intentionally got really drunk so I could do it. And there were like 50 people at this house show, and I sit in like a chair like you're sitting in, and everyone just sat on the floor. And so I was like, never again. That was so scary. Then the punchline happened a year later. Never again. And then I did like an open mic in Spokane, Washington, randomly, and never again. Like, I was very much like, and it always went well, but I was too scared. I was like, now I have like a cool story to tell at parties, and guys will find me interesting. The wheelchair is not enough, you know.
That's so funny. After Spokane, was it like another year and then you started, or how did you, like, what made you eventually be like, all right, I'm doing this?
Okay, so COVID happened.
Okay.
And then I moved to Nashville back. I'm from here.
Okay.
But I went to college in Chattanooga, and I moved back to Nashville kind of during COVID for a job.
Okay.
And I lost that job. And my roommate was like, hey, remember you used to like kind of randomly do stand-up? You should do it again. I went to Dusty Slay's show at Zany's, and his opener at the time, do y'all know Evan Burke?
Yeah.
Yeah, Evan was there, and we got to like meet Evan. I thought it was so cool, you know. And Evan encouraged me to go to an open mic at the East Room, and so my roommate and Evan both kind of forced me to do it. And do you guys know Corey Knox?
Oh yeah, he just did our podcast.
He's my best friend. I love Corey so much, but
he mentioned you on our pod.
Yeah. Oh,
he was talking about how he feels like he's like Forrest Gump. And he's like, my best friend's in a wheelchair. He's like, we got a lot of similarities. He called me his
best friend, because that would have made this real awkward. So I go to the East Room, and I remember my name got pulled, and I was like, oh fuck. Like, I was very scared. So I got drunk, and then they were like, we don't know how to get you on stage. Do you just want to like sit next to the stage? And I didn't. I wanted to be on.
Yeah.
And Corey just came up out of nowhere and was like, hey, this might be weird, but I'll pick you up and carry you on stage if you want to get up there. And that's kind of how me getting carried on stage started.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I love that you embraced it with a song.
I did. Yeah, that was a fun choice.
Yeah. In the Arms of the Angel. Yeah. I got so tickled. We were at that show and I saw Corey carry you on stage to that. And I was like, that's really meta. Like, that's so funny.
I know. And now Zany's just bought a ramp for me.
I saw that.
Guys, please make some noise. Very funny, Fiona, Cauley!
Yeah, that was like a pretty emotional moment.
You were pretty. I saw that you were refusing to admit that you cried, though.
Yeah, and I don't. Yeah. I'll beat up anyone who says I did. So, what do I have to lose? You know?
Yeah. No, I thought that was so sweet and just such a touching thing.
Yeah, it felt big. Like, I remember when I first started performing at Zany's pretty regularly. I gave them some shit because the green room bathroom doesn't have grab bars, so I kept having to have someone come in there with me. And they installed grab bars almost like immediately when I mentioned it, and now they have a ramp, and like obviously progress is slow, but it feels, it's cool that my home club cares enough to like invest in me being there.
Yeah, no, I think they're awesome. They're one of that's why we come up here so much, because we just think that that's such a great club, and it's all the people they book and the way everything, all the shows. I just think Zany's one of the best comedy clubs.
I totally agree.
One
of the first like bigger comics we had on was Sam Morril, and we didn't have a place to record. We were like kind of freaking out. Like, we were at my friend's house and we didn't want to record at his house, and but I think Lucy just let us record at Zany's, and like it was like, we were early, and we were like 25 episodes in, so it was like this is crazy.
Lucy is like always game to like help out creatives.
Yeah,
like she really is. I love Lucy.
Nice. We'll cue the graphic. Lucy, I'm home.
That'd be a great way to enter Zany's.
Yeah. Been watching some of your skits. This is the next thing we got you.
Wait, I'm dead. Oh my god. My gymming one. I love this. Matt's gonna try to steal this from me. Do you like my shirt?
Yeah, it's a nice shirt.
Are you gymming right now?
What?
Are you like looking at a camera? We're alone. There's no one here.
Yeah, I know that.
Are you okay? Okay. Matt, this is real life. There are no cameras.
Amber, who was going to do the pod and had to back out, she has a shirt just like that of Jim Carrey. Oh, and she wears it all the time, and it was gonna kind of play off that, but she has one, and I was like, so now you and Amber can have Jim shirts together.
That's funny. Well, I don't know if I made this shit up in my head, which is very possible. I thought gymming was a verb. I was like telling Matt, cause like Matt Taylor is who I'm talking about, obviously. We came up with the idea like together, like part of it was him, part of it was me. And I was like, so you're like gymming the camera, and he was like, I'm what? And then I was like, that's a thing, like you're just like not hip or something. And so I asked a bunch of different people, and no one knew what it was, and I was like, well, it's a fucking thing now. So.
Yeah, I'd never heard it before, and I was like, that's freaking brilliant.
I thought it was like a thing people said.
It kind of makes me think of Horrible Bosses when he's like, I'm gonna bend her over a barrel and show her the 50 states, and he's like, that's not a thing. He's like, yeah, they say it in movies, and he's like, no, they don't. And he goes, they do now.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
Did you ever have any like girls in your high school that you were like, these are very mean girl?
Oh yeah. Oh.
What was your most like mean girl like experience?
Oh fuck. Okay. I in high school became friends with this girl. She had been homeschooled until high school, so that's a really stressful time to become like thrown into all this.
She was your Lindsay Lohan, it sounds like.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh my god. And I'm Regina George. And I'm in a wheelchair, so what, karma. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that bus hit really
Yeah,
hard.
bus, man.
That bus, that's really what happened to me. This is a documentary of my life.
We're here with Regina 20 years after Mean Girls.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, she dressed a little like, she wore heels and short dresses and stuff, which, okay. But, like, there was a group of girls that were very bothered by her dressing the way she did, which was always very confusing for me. And she was walking across the cafeteria one time to, like, sit with me. And this girl threw her burger, I don't want to say anyone's name, at the homeschool girl. And the homeschool girl ran over to me, like, crying. And I got very angry. And I could walk at that time. So I said a few things to this girl that wasn't very nice. And I don't physically fight people. I'm just kind of a bitch. I don't know. Yeah. So it kind of like almost started a food fight. And I was like, that was very much. And they were older. We're freshmen.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I always thought when like older people like go out of the way to pick on younger people, and it's just a weird thing.
Yeah, I would never do that. Like, that is so strange to me. But even that girl that was mean, she's very nice now. People can change.
Yeah, that's fair.
She's still throwing burgers to this day.
Yeah. I threw my food back at this girl. It was not cool. I was a
What
child.
food did you throw back?
I threw a burger back.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good food
Different,
fighting food.
Yeah, it
you know?
really
Yeah.
is. It feels like you could really hawk a burger. Like,
Yeah.
it'd be harder to throw a hot dog.
Not as aerodynamic.
Yeah, it'd, like sling weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I need more like surface. Like,
Yeah.
You know.
I think you picked one of the best foods to throw, quite possibly.
Yeah, just the patty though. I want
Yeah,
it to
yeah, that's-
stick.
It's almost like baseball-like a little bit.
Yeah, I'm an athlete, so.
Next thing we got you. Speaking of Matt Taylor, I know you don't love chains, but I thought you might like this one.
Oh my god.
It is a chain necklace for your vape. That way you don't have to keep losing it all the time.
That is the funniest thing. That's immediately going on. Oh my god. Okay, you've heard. How does it work?
I think you just put it through like that.
Have you heard Corey Knox's joke about this?
No, I haven't.
All of them hate that I vape, which, it's because they care about me. I get it. But this is going to send it. I'm going to wear this on stage. This is like the thing I didn't know I needed, but now I'm not sure how I'll exist without it.
Yeah, I love that, like, Corey's like trying to get you to quit vaping, and we just made your vaping problem worse. Corey's like, what the hell, guys?
Literally, oh my god.
You know those times when Corey steals your vape from you? Now you.
Yeah.
This is kind of like Christmas morning when it's like the parents are like, we should have talked about this. We were not on the same page about this gift.
Oh my god. Matt's gonna kill y'all too. He always tries to actually steal it from me.
Yeah, well, good luck, Matt.
It's gonna be a lot harder now.
Put it on a shelf I can't reach her.
Yeah, just.
That's amazing. And it's stylish. How'd you know I was a gold girly?
I guess I just guessed there. I just saw the video with you and Matt talking about how much you hate chains, and I was like, I want to get her a chain that she like will love.
You combined. That's.
There's something about me that you don't know.
You can tell me anything.
It'd probably be easier if I just showed you.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
You're a chain guy?
I am.
But you're 36. Vapes, energy drinks, and hot dogs are basically what I'm like made of.
While we're on the topic, I think I know one more thing that fits in that category.
Oh my god. So my ears are not pierced.
No.
Oh, how did I not know that?
This is fucking amazing. This is so funny.
Yeah, that would have been. It would have been honestly crazy impressive if you would have been like, "I know they're not pierced; those are clip-ons."
Oh,
like, whoa.
That would have been insane. Yeah, my hair.
We got a lemon
like,
and needle here. We can,
yeah, like we can fix that.
I've seen
real
Parent
quick.
Trap.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh my god! Now I think I have to pierce my ear.
You gotta live
Oh,
moss.
is this from when I put them in my shirt?
On your birthday, right?
Yeah,
Well, you
yeah,
just
yeah.
love Taco Bell in general.
I fucking do. I do. I forgot. I can't. Shout out to T-Bell, bro. Oh my god, this is so funny.
T-Bell gets a shout out in this movie too. One of her friends is like, I just want Taco Bell today, and Regina's like, I don't know what. She's like, shut up, like gross.
Yeah. Wait.
So maybe you're not Regina.
I think I'm Karen.
Which one's
The
Karen?
Dumb one.
yeah, the blonde hair.
Oh,
girl.
okay. You know when it rains.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm always aware when it's raining.
She said, so you could honestly probably relate to this. She says that her DMs are a nightmare because guys will like, when it rains, will like be like, is it raining? And like always like
Man.
reference her grabbing her boobs and
That's
stuff.
literally the fucking worst. Yeah.
I've seen some of your screenshots of your DMs.
Dude. And they're only getting worse. Like they're
That's not good.
yeah, no, people are crazy. And like especially being like a woman in comedy, if you make any kind of like racy jokes, people can't separate that it's a joke from like what's appropriate to actually say to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Last night I did a show and I did a joke about like my ex not being able to turn me on or whatever. And all these dudes in the back were like yelling out like, can you still get wet? Like, do you have sex though? That's so great. And I'm like, okay. I know how Matt Wright feels,
Yeah, all the crowd work and videos, it is like a lot when it's like, this is a one-way conversation.
Right.
Like, I'm not trying to do crowd work.
So yeah, if you would just like wait, I kind of wrap this whole thing up with the punchline so you'll figure it out.
Rachel Wolfson, she routinely will post like she'll like
Wolfie DMs.
and so she'll do like literally like 10 or 20, however many Instagram will hold of like all the like terrible things guys will say, and she like screenshots it and puts them in there, and she's like made it a thing of hers, which I admire because it's just kind of like, all right, I'm just gonna own this, and this is just like, so I think it's really fun, and it's funny most of the stuff that because the way she responds to it will be funny too. She'll respond to some of them, and so it is pretty funny.
Sure, you've been called pretty and gorgeous by many people, so I am going to try to stand out a bit. I would throw myself into a wood chipper at the off chance that I could be recycled into your toilet paper and be able to slide between your cheeks. That guy, that guy took us on a ride. Like that was very romantic. Some of these guys I really want to like meet to just collab, come up with ideas, like I like where their head's at. I'd get circumcised just for you. Sorry, wrong person. Who was too. And why didn't you just delete it? Like, hey,
I was so mad he took that one back.
Sorry, I totally meant someone else.
I'm like, I need to like start doing that, responding probably, but I'm just like, oh, I was telling someone last night, it's the people that like send you messages for like years without a response. Like they're so unhinged, and you're posting where you are and what time you'll be there.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and I'm like, I'd rather be like, oh, I didn't see it. That's crazy.
You're just like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Yeah.
Boom.
Right.
Meanwhile, we're like 80-something episodes in a podcast. And we're like, man, we love just one DM. I was curious. I know that you do a lot of videos with Matt and stuff, but you used to do a video too with your sister, right? You used to have a web series, right?
Yeah, Capable. So I brought her in like midway through season 1 of Capable. She's a fantastic writer, and she has the same disability I have, so it's really nice to like have like a perspective you want to hear. It's always hard when like able-bodied people try to be like, you should do this, and I'm like, well, yeah.
You should speak for yourself.
Yeah. Wait, what was the question?
It wasn't really a question, I guess. I was just interested in it.
Oh yeah. So I went to art school. I went to school for graphic design, and in that, I don't know, you take like different types of classes, like video and photography and whatever. And I was always interested in making like some kind of web series, just because I don't see people talking about like the mundane shit that comes with being like disabled but not paralyzed, you know? Like people have a very two-dimensional idea of what disability looks like, and I am a little sick of it. And so it's like people get mad when I move my feet, or the fact that I can stand. The internet thinks I'm faking it, which is fine. But yeah, I started that web series, and I have 2 seasons of it, I think.
Was that before you were doing stand-up?
Yeah. Yeah, and so I was doing a ton of writing. I think that's why comedy was
a natural.
like I had done sort of the footwork of just like writing shit down and whatever. But yeah, it's been cool. I'm hoping in the next couple of years I'll be able to take Capable and make it like 30-minute long episodes, you know, that like connect with the storyline. But it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm sure. It looked good too. It looked like a legit little
Thank
show.
you. Yeah, I bought a ton of equipment for it. Hey, the chili is ready. Do you want Fritos in the bottom or the top of the bowl?
Why would I want them on the bottom?
It's just, I mean, it's all going in the same. It's preference of crunch.
Who wants soggy ass Fritos?
Do you know what makes my Fritos soggy? When I invite my sister over for dinner and she acts like a dick about it.
Okay, well, your soggy Frito ass has been enough for me. I'm fucking over it tonight.
Audio is so hard. Audio is the hardest part, in my opinion. But season 2, that was kind of, I tried to bring in only women to help, but there aren't a lot of women in audio engineering.
Yeah, you usually see a nerdy guy in the sound booth.
Yeah, and I found one in Chattanooga. He was so fucking nice and did it for free. I just bought everyone lunch when they would film because I couldn't pay anyone anything.
What kind of lunch? Taco Bell?
No, I had to go for the good Jersey Mike's.
The next thing we got you. So I figured you could use this. You're talking about all your writing. It's maybe a joke book.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is cute. It's a burn book.
Your own little burn book.
Oh my God, I love this. I'll use this for very specific writing.
All my hate stuff will go in here.
There's a lot of pictures of Zach Townsend.
Anyone who says a bad thing about the vape goes in my burn book. Corey Knox, I'm looking at
you. Corey and Matt, page 1 and 2.
Y'all are done. This is so cute.
Speaking of Zach, y'all's roast was great.
That was my first roast.
Was it really?
Yeah.
You did really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was very good.
That was so much fun. I guess it just comes naturally.
What went through your head when he brought out the wheelchair?
Prop comic.
We got a real carrot top over here.
Yeah, pretty hack.
Yeah. I was like, okay. I had one new. Yeah.
Boom.
Got him.
Roasted. That's.
Fiona, let's get it poppin'. Usually I have to go to the kitchen to roast a vegetable, not on stage at Zany's.
I think it's really fucking cool how inclusive Josh was with this battle. I really thought I would be the only disabled person here.
Fiona, hold on. Uh-oh. What the? Oh! I just want to make this a fair fight. Hold on. A lot of people think Fiona and I met through comedy. We actually didn't. We met because there's a glory hole in the handicap stall in the Zandy's bathroom.
This feels like a who wore it better type situation. When I started comedy, I heard pretty quickly that Zach would fuck anything that walks, which I was really confused when he started sliding into my DM.
Fiona just transitioned to a woman, actually. She used to be a man. Yeah, she was actually the son in Breaking Bad. Open the door. Open the door.
You know, actually, I know I am Zach's type because he's really used to women not being able to feel anything.
Fiona has a terrible disease, actually. What's it called again? Oh, yeah, alcoholism. Fiona's the only person get a DUI on the way to her car.
Zach genuinely believes that his height makes up for how fucked up his teeth are.
When Fiona's in the club and she starts dancing on a guy, all her friends go, "Put it in reverse, Terry! Put it in reverse! Put it in reverse, Terry! Put it in reverse!"
Zach looked like they finally found Bigfoot, but he was actually just in East Nashville selling Percocets.
Fiona, thank you for being here and answering the question, what if a Roomba got its period?
Honestly, Zach had to take a seat because he's so fucking angry that no one's asked how tall he is yet.
A lot of people think Fiona is a drunk whore, and that's not the case, let me tell you. She doesn't spread her legs for anyone, because she can't, because they don't work, because God hates her.
It's crazy. Zach is the only man I know that has accidentally roofied himself more than once.
Fiona, you're the only person I know who goes to Jiffy Lube for a pap smear.
That's it! He's been wearing that neck brace lately. What is that about? Is that...
I don't know, but I love it. I hope he never did. No. No. I think it was from he did a sketch where he like hurt a child at a bounce place. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
God, his sketches are fucking next level, dude.
Oh, is the Racist podcast? I mean,
he asked if I would be on an episode, and I said yes, but I assume he has the list of people to see it through, but I'm super excited.
Yeah, he texted me one day. He was like, "Hey, are you Jewish?" I was like, "No," and he's like, "Never mind." I was like, "All right."
Yeah. He texted me. I was like, "Do you know any Jewish people?"
Yeah, same. That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Last thing we got you. My girlfriend made this.
Oh my god, I love this. That's so cute. She's talented.
Yeah, she had like an art show last weekend and had a bunch of stuff that she was selling.
I fucking love this. This matches the wall in my house.
Oh, perfect.
I was like, did
I
you
took
guys
picture.
know
Yeah.
that?
We know that.
We knew.
I'm suspicious of you guys. I love this. Thank you. Oh my god. That's so funny.
So why this movie? Do you remember why, like the first time you watched it, or is there any like special tie to it?
Bummer. This was picked by Amber.
No way.
I love this movie. It's like definitely I think it's good because it's women centric and it's like everyone likes it, and it's sort of like a staple of, I don't know, like a time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like early 2000s.
Yeah. When they call Rachel McAdams a fat ass and it shows her butt.
Right.
It's like, that's what most girls are going for
Dude,
now.
I was thinking about that too. I was like, it's just so funny because having a big butt was like the worst thing early 2000s. Like, I remember thinking I was like overweight when I was younger because my thighs were so big. And now it's like you kind of get shit on if you're not a certain degree of thick.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I think they're both kind of bad because it's like you can be too much and too little now. But before it was like you just wanted to be too little.
Yeah.
It's just more complicated now.
It definitely showed. I was just like, man, there's just stuff that it's clearly that style. I mean, a lot of the stuff they wear.
The bra straps just like showing us.
Yeah, coming out the top.
Is insane. Yeah, it wasn't great.
Three-way calling.
Oh my god, home phones.
Yeah, that's just all that stuff.
If
you
they
just don't
show
see.
a computer room, I'm done. You know.
Yeah, I
the
forgot
family
about
computer.
You mentioned, I mean, Amber picked this movie and she was going to be here today, but couldn't. But what movie? What's your favorite?
Hot Rod.
Hot Rod.
Oh man. Damn. We love Hot Rod. We were talking about it last night.
That's like my favorite fucking movie. Yeah.
Oh, you read the book?
No.
I was like, dude, there's got to be a lot lost in the book.
I can't read, so I don't read, rather. I should.
But yeah, Hot Rod, when that came out in theaters, I think at ninth grade, same time around this, and it was like I watched it like 3 or 4 times in theaters.
Oh my god, I want to watch it like once a year. Like, it's one of my favorites. Like, timeless, always funny. And
I love Andy Samberg.
Oh my god, yeah.
What do you think about her wearing like the Letterman jacket and breaking up the crowd and like throwing that out? I kind of thought that was cheesy as hell.
It's so cheesy. When she looks down, she was like, wait, this is made of plastic? I'm like, so are you? Is this a metaphor?
Yeah.
You know, breaking up the plastic?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I'm a thinker.
You're a great thinker.
So,
what's the metaphor in Hot Rod?
The metaphor in Hot Rod is to think less.
No, I can see that.
Yeah.
Cherish your loved ones so you can beat the shit out of them.
Yeah. I live by that.
I'm going to save you, Frank, and then I'm going to beat your ass.
You're wrong, Frank. I'm not a kid. I'm a man. I am gonna get you better, and then I'm gonna beat you to death.
You couldn't beat a drum.
Rod,
are you okay?
I need to go to my quiet place.
I think my favorite line is when He's just like, Diane, you look pretty. What's that? You look shitty. Good night.
Oh, fuck. That's my favorite line, too.
You look pretty.
What did you say?
I said you look shitty. Good night, Denise.
Have you ever shown up to a Halloween party overdressed or in a costume when you shouldn't have been?
No. My favorite Halloween costume, though, last year.
You were Ariel, right?
This year I was Ariel, yeah.
Oh my God, it's Ariel. Wait, why are you in a wheelchair?
Oh, girl, I just don't have my land legs yet. Last year I was the electric chair.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah. I think next year I'll be like slutty Stephen Hawking or something.
I haven't seen that one before.
I'm just workshopping, you know.
That's great.
Oh, man.
So in that scene, Damien is freaking out because he's like, I can't stop the car. Curfew's at 1. It's 1:10. You know, he's freaking out about Have you ever missed curfew? Or did you have curfew growing up?
Yeah, I was a really bad kid.
Oh, yeah?
I was like I partied a lot. I snuck out. Like the thing where you put your car in neutral and push it down your driveway. I was that person.
I've done that.
Yeah, no, I'm such a nightmare. If I ever decide to have kids, the karma will be insane.
It will be tenfold.
Oh my God, yeah, I dated guys that were 10 years older than me.
No way.
That's illegal.
I was about to say, were you in high school?
I was 15, he was 25.
What the?
Yeah, not a good guy.
My goodness.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
That's some Coach Carr shit.
Yeah. No, I remember with that guy. It was my junior prom, and I wanted to bring him with me, but I found out there's a fucking age limit.
That's crazy.
It's like you can't be older than 21.
Oh, they have that?
Yeah, I
That's
learned
good.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he bought me and my friends booze, so.
When you said there was an age limit, I was like, yeah, 18.
Right. It should
It's weird
be.
that it's not 18.
I guess there were some really dumb seniors, to be totally fair. I knew a guy that was in high school till he was 20.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, he bullied me. Really cool guy.
Coach Carr, step away from the underage girls.
I know, that part hit home a little.
Yeah. You were like next to Coach Carr there.
Oh, man. Oh, my God, when they have them say the N-word.
Oh, yeah. During the speech at the gym.
But it's like, yeah, loophole, because they're like, I don't know what they're actually saying. That probably isn't even it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's even actual Korean or whatever it is.
I was like, and then I was like, wait, I don't know how to feel right.
It wasn't a hard R.
True.
It was the Korean A.
Oh my God, what a time to be alive. Oh, and the one girl in a wheelchair.
Oh, that falls off the ramp? That does the trust fall?
I know. I'm like, honestly pretty impressive
Yeah.
that they put a girl in a wheelchair in this. But like, why she gotta wear the weird hats? What? Like.
How did you find out Santa Claus wasn't real? Do you have a memorable story there?
Actually, I have a very good story. Okay, well, the way I found out, I have an older sister, and she ruined it for me very young. Okay, so I'm in 3rd grade.
Oh, no.
I just found out at this time I went to Catholic school. Okay, so it's around Christmas time, 3rd grade. We're doing Bible study. Everyone's sitting on the carpet. The teacher's reading the part in the Bible where they talk about like Saint Nick. You know, and she's like, see, this is Santa. He's real. with my newfound information, I raised my 3rd grade hand and I was like, I know Santa isn't real, so what else are you lying to us about? And everyone started crying, and I got pulled to the principal's office, and that was kind of, right after that, my sister and I kind of got kicked out of the Catholic school.
For revealing
like
Santa's not real?
I think for questioning religion.
Yeah.
What else are you like?
It was a logical leap. It was a leap of faith, if you will.
The leap of not faith, if you will.
What else are you lying to us about?
That's hilarious that you went full conspiracy theorist right after
Yeah,
that.
it started young, you know.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a nightmare. I was that kid.
Santa's not real. 9/11's an inside job. Like, what else?
Yeah, so I ruined
Been
Christmas
downhill
for
ever
a lot
since.
of kids. Yeah, at least 28 kids. Curse my name.
So yeah, it will be funny if like we ever have someone on our podcast. It's like, yeah, in 3rd grade, this girl named Fiona Cauley stood up and questioned God and everything.
If Santa isn't real, God can't be real. You know, it's funny. I never tell this, but I legally changed my first name to Fiona.
No way.
Yeah, when I was 18.
To get away from old boyfriends.
Yeah, I was trying to escape this Santa Claus bullshit. No, I started. My name used to be Lauren.
Really?
Lauren Cauley. Yeah, she sounds like a bitch.
That was your mean girl phase.
Yeah. It used to be Regina. Yeah, when I was like 10, my parents got divorced when I was 9. And when I was like 10, my mom was like, you know, I wanted to name you Fiona. We should try to change your name. And my dad's an attorney, so he was like, fuck off, you know. So
I don't want more paperwork.
I know. So I started going by Fiona when I was 10. And, you know, in school, at the beginning of the year, they're like, if you have a nickname, they'd be like, Lauren Cauley. I'd be like, Fiona. And everyone made fun of me. Like, it was like a big sense of like anger because people, to make me mad, would call me Lauren.
Oh, yeah.
And then, yeah, I turned 18 and I legally changed it. So I fucking killed Lauren.
You got a body on you.
Yeah, she's dead now.
So where did Fiona come from, though?
My mom just wanted to name me that. My dad didn't want to name me that because of Fiona Apple.
Okay.
And he was like, she'll do drugs. Joke's on you.
Now I got a vape chain.
Yeah, now I have a vape chain.
Lauren's also do drugs.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. I've never told that story.
That's awesome and exclusive.
Hey. Yeah, so anyone that gets real confused in legal records, it does look like I'm like hiding. When I went to I went to change my name, I realized my entire life my mom had been giving me the wrong social security number. No one noticed. For 18 fucking years. I was in school. I don't know.
They don't even check those things.
No! I was one number off. Well, my mom was. And so we're at the social security office and they're like, that's not it. And my mom was like, what? And so we just kept guessing and finally the lady was like, it's this number, not this. And I was like, Mom?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like a middle child through and through.
This is actually my favorite scene, though. Her just getting hit by the bus.
It's so shocking.
Did you see it coming at all? Because you'd never seen it.
I did. No, the first time. Well, I saw it when I was like 9th grade, but even then, like the way it was shot, I just always hope characters get hit by buses. So like it was very satisfying. It's like, what are you doing in the street? And just the way they shoot it, you just can, I don't know, you can almost kind of tell. But
well, they allude to it twice. In the beginning, she almost gets hit by a bus. But then when she's talking about Regina kissing Aaron, she's like, and it hit me like a big yellow school bus.
Oh.
So like they like do several things to kind of point to it.
And at the end, the new plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, who keeps hiring this fucking bus driver? Like, was this not a school zone?
Yeah, they was going pretty fast.
It was.
Yeah.
In front of the school, too. There's definitely.
What's your favorite part in this movie?
Oh, the scene where she comes in the scary Halloween outfit.
She got the fake teeth in.
And Karen's like trying to make out with her cousin.
Yeah. He's only like my first cousin.
Yeah.
That's worse.
Like you have your cousin, your first cousin, your second. No, Karen.
I think mine is she doesn't even go here. That whole scene cracks me up.
Whenever he said she doesn't even go here, and then Tina Fey was like, do you go here? And she was like, no, I just have a lot of feelings.
I love that she doesn't question that Damien's in there in the girl, but she's like, wait, do you go here? Like, let's follow up on the accusation made from the guy that's in the back that shouldn't be here right now. I love that. Like I said, I went to as Halloween for him a couple years ago. Super easy costume, just blue hoodie, sunglasses, done.
I love Damien.
So you talked about not crying over the wheelchair ramp. Is there a movie or anything that always gets you to cry?
Oh my God, yeah. Have y'all seen The Fundamentals of Caring?
Caring, yeah. It's with Paul Rudd.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like, of course I fucking...
I understand.
Yeah.
Did make me cry, but I totally get it.
Oh, I sobbed like a little bitch.
I cried. I'm a big crier. I cry on everything.
I try not to. Because there's nothing sadder than a woman in a wheelchair crying. And the world doesn't need more of that, you know. Try to pick my moments.
We can edit this out if it's too personal or if you don't want to talk about it. But I did see a picture online of you hang gliding.
Oh, yeah.
And I just thought that was just like super cool.
Yeah. Too personal.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know who you're with. I didn't know.
No, that was just the instructor.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was a relationship, and I was like, you might not want to talk about
I
him.
am not dating anyone that would trust enough to fucking. Are you serious?
That's fair.
Oh my God, no! That was like a birthday present my sister got for me. And I was really nervous, but that shit was really cool.
Has your sister done that too?
No.
Why would she do that to you?
Because I'm more of the...
Okay, so she wasn't just guinea pigging you. Maybe a little bit.
That's a good theory. My sister has literally had the most insane shit happen to her that she has survived. Like, I talk about this on stage, but... Like, when she was 20, she'd been clean and sober for like a decade now, but so she's 31 now. But when she was 20, she fucking basically had a seizure from like using stuff and seized off a mountain into a terrain, I don't know, and the
sounds like Hot Rod a little bit.
I swear to God, but the guy she was dating at that time and friends with her, they were all tripping, like trying to watch the sunrise. Left her for dead. like ran into the woods and left her, and this random woman found her, called 911, and long story short, she ended up in the hospital on a ventilator in ICU, in a coma for, it felt like 2 weeks, but I think it really was more like a week. Maybe. It's a long time to be in a coma.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
Any coma for any amount of time.
Right.
It's kind of serious.
Like, they had no idea, like, when she'd wake up. But she woke up and she had, like, brain damage from that, like, memory issues. And she was, like, a senior in college. And she, still graduated. Smart bitch, I know. Like, she's in a PhD program right now. And has short-term memory problems. She's amazing. And so, wakes up from the coma, clean and sober after that. That was rock bottom, if you will. And she's on her way to work, like 2 years later. And it's raining, and it's like 6 in the morning. And my sister is coming up to a stoplight to get on the interstate. And she sees in a rear view this woman is not slowing down the way she should be. And so my sister, like, turned her wheel of her car so she wouldn't hit the girl in front of her. And this woman hit her going like 45 or 50 and pushed her car into the interstate, like, sideways. So all the cars were coming this way.
Geez.
And a Budweiser semi-truck flattened her car, rolled over the top of it. And she survived. So she doesn't need to hang glide, you know?
Yeah, commuting's just a risk.
I know. Yeah, she's pretty fucking, like, yeah, she's the most interesting thing about me. And she's also in a wheelchair, but not because of any of those things. Yeah.
I was about to say, you would have, like, I got hit by a Budweiser truck, I fell down a mountain. Like, you have a lot of good guesses.
Yeah. No.
That's wild.
Just some bullshit genetics.
That is wild.
Yeah. People always want a cool story as to why this happened. I'm like, I was born. Not the story y'all want, but
yeah,
the
sorry.
story you deserve.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Right. I used to lie just for fun.
That's like always funny when they see a guy on a boat with, like, he has like a peg leg or something or a hook hand. He's like, how do you get that? He's like, diabetes.
Yeah. No. Just lie.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a different girl in a wheelchair.
Oh, they have two girls in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
Maybe she just got a really good makeover.
Oh, you can't tell us apart?
Yeah, y'all look like.
Oh my God, my friend, she's also a comedian here. Her name's Allie Newsom. She was telling me she I don't know, she's like told her mom and stepdad about me because she and I hang out a lot, and they saw like a video of me, and her stepdad was like, well, that's not what I thought she would look like at all. We were like, okay. I know, people, I get you don't look disabled a lot, and I'm like, did the wheelchair not give, like, it's not enough for you?
They almost didn't cast that girl as Janice, I forget her name, because they thought she was, like, too pretty. And I was like, that would be, like, a great reason to be like, I didn't get the role, like, too high.
It sounds like such a lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
gonna start telling everyone, yeah, they didn't book me on their show because I'm too pretty.
Yeah, I'm just too pretty to get.
Ugh.
Besides Regina, who's like the second meanest girl in this movie?
I mean, Lindsay Lohan turns into.
That's true.
I think Janice is pretty mean.
Yeah, I almost thought that too.
She never apologizes. When Tina Fey walks into the store and she's like, oh, I'm working 2 jobs. And she just kind of like.
Yeah, she's real rude. That's so true.
And it was just like, that's your teacher.
Janice is like a different kind of mean.
Yeah.
Who were you, what kind of cliques did y'all fall into in high school?
I mean, I played sports, so it was just, I was like, but I hardly felt like I was in that clique, really. It felt like I was, good enough to be on the teams, but not good enough to be like, this is my identity.
Yeah.
So, like, I hung out with those guys, but also had my friends that, drank and did drugs and were kind of,
Wait, you're telling me, like, the jocks did not party?
just less. They'd maybe drink more or something like that. But I'm
Yeah,
talking about
but,
the friends that were like, it was more of a lifestyle choice.
Yeah.
I also played soccer, and there's a lot of overlap of drug users and people that play soccer.
Really?
Well, it's the most chill sport out of like baseball, football.
I would thought that was like golf or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Bowling.
Bowling.
People drinking and smoking while they play.
Ping pong.
Yeah. What about you?
I was the partier, probably art person.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
That's fair.
I don't know. I was kind of character. I didn't hang out with people that were my age.
Oh yeah, you were 10 years older, right?
Yeah, like even like my like friend group in high school, it was a guy that owned the house down the road, and like he would have all his friends, and they were all mid-20s, early 30s. Every weekend I would go hang out with them.
Damn.
Why were they hanging out?
I don't know.
Me?
I was thinking that same thing.
Like nothing weird happened there, but I constantly am like, why are you interested in being friends with a 15-year-old?
Yeah, I can't imagine how you even start up a conversation there.
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't have known.
Hey, you like video games?
Right, like how'd that even fucking...
You like Mean Girls?
Yeah, I'm like, where's the... I guess I was one of the cool Asians.
Yeah. Train pack.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, that's great. Well, how do we find you? You got any... You want to plug yourself here?
Yeah. I'm on Instagram.
Nice. What's your name on there?
It's just my name, Fiona Cauley. And that's FIONACAULEY.
You looked like you were having trouble spelling it.
I'm trying to make sure I'm like pronouncing. Part of my shit is my speech. So I'm very insecure.
Yeah.
So I talk a little slow so I don't slur,
Reed had a speech impediment growing up, and he had to call me Bubba for a number of years because when he would say Nick, it came out Dick.
Well, I was trying to say brother.
Yeah.
So I say Bubba.
Oh.
Yeah. Good times.
Now he calls me Dick for a different reason.
Yeah. Like Dick came back around.
Yeah. It wore out for a while. Now it's back. But thanks again. We really appreciate you taking time to come hang out with us and watch Mean Girls.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and thank you for all the presents.
Of course.
Fucking dope.
Movies. They can read, review, and move eyes. Movies. Watching movies till we die.
There's that chirping again. How are you not hearing that?
Newsflash, asshole! I've been hearing it the entire goddamn time!